Story 1. My wife may have cheated. I don't have actual proof. I am sorry for the length. First, some background. I'm 30 male, my wife, 30 female, no kids, comes from a large family. Both her parents have 6 to 8 siblings. From this she has many cousins and second cousins. The families have known each other for generations, so are close. The wife is very close to 7 or 8 women. The last few years there have been many marriages, including our own, and baby showers, which some have legendary status. I will explain below. All these gatherings are huge productions and well attended. Last weekend was a Christmas gathering. The family rented out a venue to fit everyone. This gathering was her mother's side of the family. Eventually, after going around greeting everyone, the close cousins settle in with each other and their sews. The conversation came around to a bridal shower that happened last summer. Because the family is so big, they had 2 showers. One hosted by the older parents, aunts, grandma. The other hosted by and for the younger relatives. The cousins started reliving the shower with much laughter. The sews we were just sitting there smiling as we watched them enjoying the moment. One of the cousins started to start a story, pointing at another, but was hushed. There was an awkward moment with these looks between each other. Now the sews are curious, me included. We wanted to hear the story, but the subject was changed and any attempt to bring it up was shut down. I walked away to get some dessert and drinks. As I was hanging out by the bar, another of the sews came up to me. He asked if I really wanted to know what happened. Of course, I said yes. He took me outside. He pulled out his phone and swore me to secrecy. He had snooped on his wife's phone and found a short video of the shower. The young cousins and friends shower, about 20 to 25 people, had included dancers. Think dancing bear type. The video shows the guys dancing unclothed with the women laughing and screaming. The women were stroking them and some even seeking. The video shows the stripper going down the line in front of each woman seating on a bench along a wall. Each woman taking a slurp, some longer than others, or giving a HJ. The video is shot from the end of the line. In profile is my wife, she is third in line. Just as the dancer moved to the next woman there was a large roar, and the video scanned across the room to the other dancer. Then you hear turn that off, no videos. The video ends. At the time I asked the wife about the shower. She said it was fun, but it was just a shower. She never went into detail. I dropped it at that time. Now with this news, months later, I am not sure how to handle it. I can't tell her I seen the video without revealing how I saw it. Should I ask about again if she got some guy's member? Let it go. Our marriage has been rocking solid for 5 years. There is another summer wedding next year. Reader comment, your wife has some explaining to do. I would not be nice about it either. If there are no consequences, this will happen again. If it hasn't already, good luck. This may be the end of a few relationships. Original poster, I know they can be a wild bunch. I observed a few years ago when dating my now wife. Reader comment, do you really want to live like that? It will eat at you and cause resentment. You need honesty and communication in order for your marriage to be rock solid. Ask her about it, talk about it. Your marriage is more important than your source. Best wishes. Original poster, thanks. Reader comment, you should definitely ask her about it and please update us. If she panics as soon as you bring it up or is overly vague, then you know she's hiding something. Story 2. How can someone have so low respect and care? So, I found out that my GF cheated. Gone nuclear and left her that day, gone NC straight while been in taxi. D-Day was almost 3 months ago. Actually, I feel okay, just need to vent because there is no one I can really talk to right now. When I was doing laundry on D-Day, I found her dirty underwear that she changed when came home late the day before. That was last big red flag. But what bugs me most is that the night she came home I wanted to make her feel good and gave her mouth. Turned out she was effing her boss couple hours earlier. She didn't stop me, didn't say sorry I need to take shower, didn't say I don't want or her favorite let's do it in the morning. I just don't understand how can person have so little respect for someone they loved once. Even for not loved one but just for any human being. She knew what is going to happen because she would hesitate before the act, but still let me do it. When I was nuclear and asked why she didn't stop me, she told that this was you who wanted it. Yeah, right, that's exactly what I wanted. She is just disgusting. I couldn't believe that this girl, that I really loved and seen as good and virtuous, is actually betraying, lying, disgusting, disrespectful person with zero morals. I checked for STDs and am clean, only have to check for HIV in March for second time, as I know many of you will suggest testing. Thank you for your replies in advance. Reader comment, people who are not selfish lack the ability to understand exactly how selfish others can be. That is not a failure on your part. Should you have prepared for your trusted partner to be ruthlessly unkind? Not really. Healthy humans need to be vulnerable to truly love, and she exploited that. She, and other predators like her, always do. But that doesn't make you a chump or a loser. The person who would not be hurt by her would either be similarly awful or so damaged by life that they no longer have the capacity to be vulnerable, and thus never love another. I know that your pain will linger. I'm glad you are doing better. Be angry with her, and then throw her memory and the anger away. Go back to being loving and trusting. You are a good person. You can still love others and be loved in return. Original poster, thank you. You are right, be like water and just flow around this bump further to your life. Reader comment, nothing to work with here. Your instinct to go nuclear was the right one. She is a coward, and you need to be strong for when the tide changes for her again and remembers that you were once useful. Stay in your own path. Original poster, yeah, thank you. Have to remember all lying and her deeds, so she couldn't play with my mind and future. Reader comment, did you let her work? No. Original poster, actually, the boss is being punished by life very hard now and all this situation seems so stupid for me that it is kind of funny. Maybe I will write full story someday. I don't want to be involved with her, so no, didn't tell her work. Just want to be left alone. Also got a lot of realizations after betrayal. The pain was cleansing for me. I'm leaving country soon anyway, because there is going to be second mobilization wave and I'm done with this s-hole. Story 3. I discovered the affair when I came home early to tell her about my diagnosis. Throwaway account for all of the obvious reasons. TW, terminal illness, so caught in action. I guess the only reason I am coming here is because in my situation and course of action does not allow me to fully disclose to those close to me. On the 1st of Dec I got the news I was dreading. All of the tests have confirmed the diagnosis. I have stage 4 pancreatic cancer. So basically, this will be my last holiday season. I am okay with what is going to come. I am at peace with that. I have had a life well lived. All of my loved ones will be taken care of. I am naturally a private person, so my WW is unaware of my tests. I did not want to worry her until I had answers. So, I head home early to have the talk. This is not something I want to do over the phone or text. Well, as you can guess, since I am here, my life changed more than once that afternoon. When I arrive at the house, I notice the car of one of my business partners in the drive. There was no mistaking it. Flashy, expensive with a personalized license tag. To say this is out of the ordinary is an understatement. I pull up our home camera system on my phone and notice it is in privacy mode. So, I let it be and drove off to my farm property. Now our camera system is for safety, and I never look at it unless there is a concern. With that said, I also love to watch for wildlife on the outside cameras. I also find it oddly satisfying to watch storms come through. So, for my own enjoyment, years ago I configured a second video recorder to archive the cameras to local storage. That storage is not accessible via my phone. So, when I was at the farm, I opened up my computer and looked at the other server to confirm what my gut was telling me. And sure enough, there they were, snuggling in the living room, drinking wine, dancing, then going up to the bedroom suite. Apparently, they left the doors open, because the microphone recorded their activities after they left the camera view. With my limited time left, I wanted answers, but I don't want the drama of a confrontation and divorce. Call me what you will. But all my devotion and love for her left me that afternoon. I have all of the emotions that are to be expected. I know that I am not to blame. I have been a loyal, romantic, and attuned partner. I am now thinking about myself. I know what is important to me. So, I called my lawyer, and we reviewed my will and our prenup. I told him what was going on. We worked on understanding of how long and to what extent this affair has been going on. What has been found is disturbing, and I either clearly did not know the woman I shared 2+ decades of life with or something in her changed. At this time, I am not going to say anything to my kids, or WW. I am going to put on a stiff upper lip and get through the holidays. Give the kids and grandkids one last holiday memory with me involved. I will be the doting father and grandfather, and then try to play the doting husband role. Some background for some of the obvious questions. AP is a widower and is not remarried. He is a business partner, but not a friend. I do not invest with friends. I never married my twins' mother. It was her choice and I completely agree with her that at that time she made the correct decision. My kids' mother married a very wonderful man when the kids were 7. Sarah and Steve never had kids of their own. I got my head out of my arse when the kids were 3. I have been very involved with them before that, but that is when I started my road to be the father I wanted to be. Sarah and I co-parented well together, and I would call Steve a friend. Sarah, Steve, and I are in our 60 seconds. Jane is almost 60. AP is in his 50 seconds. Jane and I are both in our first marriage. We were in our 30 seconds when we married. What do I need? An outside outlet and release valve. If I am going to accomplish my goal, I need to vent my anger and talk through my situation. What better outlet than internet strangers? I am at peace with how and when my life will conclude. TLDR, got a terminal illness diagnosis and found out my so was cheating when I came home early to break the news. Reader comment, this is hard, and I think you should spend as much time with your children as possible. Enjoy the time you have left. Make sure all your affairs are in order, and to me, you nuke the relationship. You destroy hers and his reputations by using your diagnosis as the catalyst for it. Make people hate them both. All friends, business partners, everybody. On Christmas for her gift, you should hand her only one gift, and that is the new will, and give her your diagnosis. Let her know you cut her out with the evidence and name the guy. Let her know you will be notifying the family of this betrayal, and you are requesting Sue not be at the funeral. Give her the I am dying and you kill her me twice speech. Opus again, you do what you want, if it's your final weeks and months. I have always been told you can do whatever you want on your last day. So do what you want on your last days. Original poster, I understand where you are coming from, and a part of me wants to do that. But I want this drama to be away from the holiday. The family will know who she is at the proper time. Honestly, I would hope the drama would happen after I am gone. BTW, the trust is AP's investor. I don't think he realizes with my personal loan about 2 years back the trust owns 50.1%. That would be fun when I am gone. Reader comment, cut Jane out of your will completely except for a note saying, maybe your affair partner will leave you something when he dies. Original poster, I like that line. There is much more I know about the AP. When I need to rant again, I will expand on that. Right now, I need to go wrap presents. Thanks everyone. Reading your comments did help. Reader comment, sorry you are dealing with this. If I can make a suggestion for you to handle the WW, I'd suggest the following. 1. Don't let on that you know. 2. Change your will. Leave everything to your kids. 3. Leave your wife a package to be given to her at the will reading. In it, give her a copy of the video footage and a note telling her just how much she hurt you. And this is why she will be getting nothing. 4. Make sure the lawyer gets everyone together for the will reading. And make sure everyone knows why you changed the will how you did. Maybe by doing this you will get some happiness knowing she's going to be destroyed when everything comes out. Again, sorry this is happening, but you have the opportunity to hurt her the way she hurt you. Original poster, I am in a unique position. I made my wealth before I met Jane. Early on I placed my major assets into a trust. So, the trust owns my home and the farm. I really retired in my early 30s and went to work for a non-profit. No one knows, but I only kept about 10 Kelvin of my salary from that non-profit. I donated the rest back. Basically, my personal assets are very little. Jane insisted on the prenup because she was well established in her government job and pension. She was making good 6-figure income and has a 6-figure pension. We both really kept our finances apart. She knows I am comfortable but does not know how big the trust is. She was set to inherit a 49% control of the trust. That is no longer the case. She might have a life insurance on me, but mine is payable to the trust. My big issues will be how to structure the trust right now. The twins will have 90+%, but just looking on who has the tiebreaker. I also will have to set up a power of attorney. At that time, I will have to tell someone. But right now, I am just going to get through these next few weeks. I don't know what instructions I am going to give for my funeral and will reading. Reader comment, I am sorry you are going through this. I agree with you. Spend the upcoming Xmas and New Year's with family. Put on a brave face and give them the best holidays with them. Hug each and every grandchild, friends and family. Find a person to confide, such as Sarah or such, for support. You are smart to talk to a lawyer. Change all legal documents where she's the recipient after your death. Talk to the lawyer about your assets and your business partner. Or better yet, sell your part to either him or a new buyer. The money can go to a trust fund for your children's kids. It's your choice to tell the wife or not. It's your choice if you want her by your death bedside holding your hand. It's your choice to divorce or remain married. Before you do anything, talk to a lawyer first. When everything is done, take a deep breath and smile. Opus. Life throws us curveballs, and we deal with them the best we can. I'm so sorry this is happening to you. I'm sending you a virtual hug, Opus. Original poster, thanks for the hug. Reader comment, my Bill died young of colon cancer. I am sorry for you. Original poster, I am so sorry. Thank you for your thoughts. I would not consider myself young. We are not promised tomorrow. Make sure you love those around you. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want updates to the stories, the links to the stories are on the description.